Heyo everybody, Haku here, and it's time for my One Piece Chapter 884 live reaction and review. It came out on Thursday, was actually not expecting it. I had been lulled into this sense of, well, just a sense of it comes out on Friday now. So yeah, let's go ahead and read this one real quick. First, this is going to be my second One Piece video today, because I have a video that'll probably go up before this. Most likely go up before this that I recorded yesterday, or I unboxed, hold on, let me get it, I unboxed a new Perona figure, so, well, new to me, but I unboxed a Perona figure, and, yeah, that video will be up earlier. I'll maybe leave a link to it in the, comments or something, so, yeah, look down there if you want a link to that, but that video will be going up before this one today. And for what happened last week in One Piece, it was pretty much just the Luffy Katakuri fight all chapter, and it was really good. And Luffy said he figured out something about his powers, so either we're going to keep going with that train of thought here, or we're going to jump around again, see the other characters since we didn't see any of them last week. Either way, I'm going to be happy with it because I think the story's in a good place where no matter which characters we focus on, I'm interested to see what happens. Except maybe Sanji's group. I don't know if we could make a whole chapter focusing on Sanji's group. I mean, they're just baking a cake. Okay, let's get into reading now. One Piece Chapter 884, Who? Dropping in on the lives of the Straw Hat, Grand Pirate Fleet, Volume 18, Ideo Arc. Tried to capture him, but then we found out this was just a part of the 1,000-year long leg and long arm conflict. Ah, okay. Okay then, so it's going to be something to do with the conflict, and maybe they'll stop the 1,000-year conflict since they're on the same crew despite being a long leg and long arm. Bluegilly and Ideo, that is. Right, moving through all this fan art. Okay, alright, here we are. A long-awaited attack. Oh yeah, and Luffy just went in with another Kong gun, it looks like. And it's actually connected with Katakuri, sends him flying back. Okay. Sends him flying through a pillar. I thought you were invincible. Because even though Armamentaki is supposed to make people take form, and even though armament works on Logia users, it passed straight through you. Okay. But I was wrong. Attacks can still hit you, and then he nails him in the face. Okay, so he must have worked out what Katakuri must have been using his devil fruit to harden then, or whatever, and now that Luffy's figured it out, or now that Katakuri wasn't able to eat enough donuts and get enough sugar back, maybe that's what, he's just weak now. And even against your super hard armored defense. Okay, he hits him again. Gear 4th won't lose. And then Katakuri's bleeding a bunch. The crazy thing about you isn't your mochi powers. It's your observation haki, isn't it? And he goes in with, looks like a double jet stamp coming. Or the Rhino Schneider. Did not remember the name of when he did that. So nails him with the Rhino Schneider, just completely demolishing Katakuri right now. Okay, was not expecting him to completely demolish him like this. Don't think anybody was. That kind of a bit weird to be true. Gomu Gomu no. He's still just glaring at him. Kong Organ. The fact that you figured out is impressive. You're right. I'm just changing shape and efficiently dodging your attacks. All possible if you can use haki to see the future. Okay. And, because you got me a little hot-headed just now, I gave you a chance you capitalized on. After all, if one is not calm and collected, observation haki doesn't work. Okay, so yeah, I kind of brought that up, the whole heightened emotional state thing last week. How many years has it been since I've actually taken a hit? I'm beginning to realize just how Brother Cracker was done in by you. That biscuit guy. Peerless Donuts. And he creates these donuts. That's just mochi, says Luffy. Why, you rhino. And then, what the hell? What the? He creates giant arms of mochi from where the donuts were. What? Strength mochi. And then he punches him with the giant arm. Okay. Sends gear forth Luffy flying into the walls. I will give you no more chances. Guess you're back to square one, huh? Cacao Island, Chocolate Town. I'm begging you, please let me in. Sweets Factory. But we can't, Mr. Pound. Lady Pudding has expressly forbidden it, and I just want to see Chiffon once. Who the hell is that? He's Mama's 25th husband, I think. Yeah. The moment I saw her, I just knew. Her face hasn't changed a bit since she was born. She's still just as cute. I just want to see her and talk to her for a bit, please. Oh, Pound, you're looking like a mess, my man. Then those baby pictures. Oh, poor family. 4 p.m. Did something happen, Pudding? No, Sister Brulee. Please continue. Okay. Doesn't it sound pretty noisy outside? Says Chiffon. I can hear some man screaming. It's okay. No one will come in. Anyway, at precisely 1 in the morning, the Straw Hat ship we lost sight of is going to appear at Cacao Island where you guys are. And I guess, who was that talking over the thing? Brulee. Bring the sugar over here. Baking powder. Why is it Brulee? I thought Brulee was still trapped in the mirror world where Luffy beat everybody up. Except for Katakuri. Maybe I missed something with Brulee. I figured it was Mont d'Or that was connecting everybody with the Denden Mushi. Either way. Here, thinks Sanji, because that's where they've arranged their rendezvous with their separated captain Straw Hat Luffy. Mirror World. Of course, there's no way that he'll beat Brother Dogtooth. Okay, Brulee's just hiding around a corner. And appear on that island in the first place. Hui. At any rate, in 9 hours, the Straw Hats will show up to wait for a captain that will never come, and Mama, in one of her eating fits, along with Brother Peros, will be right on their heels. Alright. But don't worry. Leave the Straw Hats to Brother Oven and the army he's taken with him. Why, it's Lord Oven. What do you mean no one can go in the factory? Not even me? Lady Pudding said so, not a soul. I guess I'll listen to my little sister's request, but what's all the ruckus at the front of the factory? 4th son of the Charlotte family, Browning Minister Oven. Right? You've got to take care of Mama, Pudding. You're our last ray of hope. Leave it to me, Sister Brulee. I'll stop Mama with the best wedding cake she's ever seen. Hui. Front of the factory. Yeah, stop. No violence. Shut up, intruder, says Oven. Do you not remember me, my dear Oven? I remember you, father-in-law, and that's why I'm kicking you out of here. Someone's making a ruckus outside, says Chiffon again. Does it bother you? Sanji dear, were you listening? Luffy's in trouble. He's fighting a one-on-one with Brother Katakuri. That man isn't even human. He's got a billion-berry bounty. He's never lost to anyone. I guess today'll be his first loss. It's okay. Let's focus on the cake. Wow, steam's coming out of Lady Pudding's head. Did someone bake her? No one did. Oh, man. Pudding has become a very funny comedy character. Okay. Whole Cake Island, Sweet City. What the hell do you mean Mama's attacking Nuts Island? Well, Lord Mont d'Or, big trouble. What do you mean? We're already in big trouble. We've finished surveying the seafloor. Something crazy's going on. What do you mean? There isn't a single sea slug across the territory. Why, did they die? Hey, sing with me, my dear sea slugs. If you stop working, it's all fun and hugs. Guarding? No. Reporting? Nope. But singing? You betcha. Something really weird's going on. How are we not being chased right now? At sea, the Sunny. There's definitely some kind of trap, says Nami. It's okay. We won't let anyone slip by us, and we have, Carrot and Chopper up on the crow's nest. Come to think of it, I hope Aladdin and the others made it out all right, says, Jinbei. Carrot, 4 Straw Hat, put her up there, make her the lookout. How can countless sea slugs just up and disappear, yells Mont d'Or. Yep, no working. And we see, what's her name, the waifu, Sardine waifu. Her name wasn't Sardine. It was something actually kind of similar to that. I don't even remember what her name was, but it was Aladdin's wife. Praline, that was her name, Praline. Maybe they were kidnapped? By who, you idiot? We won't be able to prevent a single bloody ship from running away. I do like Mondor. I wish we got more development for some of the smaller members of the Big Mom Pirates, but it's not that big a deal. And we're not on break next week. Just good news all around. Praline's charming voice. That's why they say when it's a holiday. Okay. Either way, I'm really, really happy with that. Now let's go back through and actually discuss this part by part, because, again, I have just been really, really hyped for One Piece lately. Like, there was a little while in there where I think I didn't appreciate this arc as much, and where the anime wasn't doing so well, but now I feel like the anime almost every episode lately has been pretty good, if not really good. And the manga has been killing it lately, and I've come to appreciate the arc a lot more and see some of the things I didn't see earlier on in the arc. So, yeah, I'm really happy with what's going on. Let's discuss some of this. At the very beginning, we do see Ideo and Blue Gilly and Abdullah and Jeet, and they find out the people who were fighting that they jumped in with it was part of the 1,000-year war between the Long Legs and Long Arms. But it's weird, the long arm guy looks like a Western king, and the long leg guy has more of an Eastern look, which is different than the long arms we saw before, like Apu and all the ones that Brook were with, who had sort of that Eastern Chinese-ish kind of way of dressing. But either way, like I said, I think they're going to have something to do with like calming down the conflict, or even maybe stopping the 1,000-year conflict, because they're a long leg and a long arm working together on the same crew. And it could just add into more of Luffy's crew doing important stuff, or Luffy's extended crew, the fleet. Okay. Now, let me skip through these things to see what else was next. Sorry, just want to discuss stuff part by part. Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting Luffy to just completely kick the crap out of Katakuri. I get he was just, it was because there was an opening and Luffy took advantage of the opening. But still, man, it's crazy. So, pretty much, Luffy said that if I'm in Gear 4th, I can break through your hardened Mochi defense, even though if I was in my normal state, I couldn't, and that's why his hands swelled up last time. We see the flashback there. But the way that he was defending himself isn't that he was super strong, or even that he was using armament haki necessarily. It's that his observation haki was so crazy strong, and it's the reason why haki didn't work on him like it would work on a Logia user. It's because his observation haki was so strong that he was dodging attacks by letting them go through his mochi without even sort of, I guess, letting people know. Is that the way it works? Sort of, he just disguised it so that you couldn't tell that he was actually dodging every single attack. And of course, because he can see the future, and the opening opened up because he lost his mental awareness, he lost his cool, lost his temper, and that caused him to, his observation haki to get all sketchy. Okay. Because observation haki, you have to be calm and collected. Alright. I like that he brings up Cracker again and says, I can see now how he was defeated by you. Okay, his Peerless Donuts attack and Luffy's reaction, that's just mochi. It's not donuts. Why do you like donuts so much? The strength mochi actually looks like a really cool move. I like the panels with that, where he just creates two giant arms that he can control. And the panel with him punching Luffy with it looks really cool. Right. Even the next page, those top two panels look really awesome. Okay, then we see more of Sanji's group, which is, the least exciting group right now, because they are just baking a cake, and there's only so much you can do with that. It's just more limited than the others, I suppose. But Pound has made it there because he saw Chiffon, of course. They're not letting him in, And then Oven shows up there as well. Brûlée is reporting in to Pudding. You know, it'd be more interesting, I think, if it was Daifuku rather than Oven, because Daifuku and Sanji fought earlier on, and we could have a rematch here. But Oven might be here. I have a feeling maybe a way that Oda might be setting this up is that even though Oven is probably still loyal to Big Mom, and he's not gonna full-on betray Big Mom like sort of Chiffon did and Praline did, and possibly you could argue Pudding is, even though he's not full-on betraying Big Mom here, there could be something that happens where they're like, oh crap, Big Mom's coming to destroy everything and we need to find a way to stop her. But the cake isn't ready yet. She's come here sooner than expected. Maybe something like that happens. And Pudding is like, Brother Oven's outside. We need to just make a deal with him to get him to bake the cake with his oven powers. So I could see that going down. I could see them needing to use Oven to bake the cake. Kind of obvious considering his name, but I could see that happening. Okay. Moving along. Any other scenes to talk about here? Okay, then it's just the last page. We see the Straw Hats aren't being chased. Montdor is still trying to figure out why none of the sea slugs are reporting in, and it's because they've all been drawn to Praline singing, and Praline has brought them all to one place so that the Straw Hats and their allies can escape. Alright, I'll see in what else we saw in the background. We see Aladdin there, and I guess it's just the two of them maybe that I can recognize. Looks like there might be some other fishmen in there playing instruments or something maybe, but yeah. Oh! Hold on. Did Brook... When Brook and Chopper saw Fishman before, did this have something to do with that? Did they say it looked like he had an instrument? I don't remember what they said when they thought they saw the person underwater that time. Because this could maybe actually have something to do with that. It actually could be related. But we'll see. Either way, thought it was a really good chapter. I enjoyed it a lot. And I'm excited that we don't have a break next week either, so we get to go straight into another one. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Like I said, that unboxing video will be up earlier today, especially because all I need to do is go upload that right after I record this. And this is going to take a while to render because the recording is 18 minutes. So, yeah, it's probably going to take a good few hours to get this video up. So, either way, I'm going to go get to work on that. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my first thoughts and reaction, my sort of more detailed thoughts as I went back through. Follow on Twitter if you want, or subscribe for more One Piece by the anime and manga. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. Follow on... Wait, I just said that. Either way, if you want a link to our Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. You can join in, talk with us there. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.